Good morning, everybody. You're tuned in at First Thing in the Morning on 995 PlayFM. This is the station of the new generation. My name is Jelo.
And my name is Jaz.
And today,
my name is
like,
PINKSWEAT. I'm PINKSWEAT. I'm PINKSWEAT.
There you go. PINKSWEAT just hijacked the show. Oh, goodness. Woo. It's not every day that you get an international superstar hijack Philippine radio.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Doing good. Actually, I would like to say I feel like we're gonna be vibing today because you and I, PINKSWEAT, we got the same birthday. You're born on Valentine's Day, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that's crazy. Your birthday,
dude,
Valentine's
same year, same date. Bruh, we're gonna vibe. Like, I feel it. The Aquarian energy is strong.
Yeah.
You know what's crazier though? How Jaz was able to stalk you instantly, PINKSWEAT. Watch out.
No. The information translated when I heard his music. Like, I just felt it. I sensed it. You know, I was like, this is an Aquarian. We have the same energy. He makes Fruity Pebbles French toast. And I'm like, that's it. I'm good. We're good.
PINKSWEAT's first important question, man. I got the first important question for you. Are your doors locked?
You know what's funny? I always lock my doors.
All right.
Now we're gonna move on to business. Let's move on to business a little bit. I know that a lot of people are wondering more about your creative process when making the music. I know that you might. I think
we're gonna get reconnected with her in a bit, but hey, PINKSWEAT, of course, Jaz was just talking about your creative process. She was just quite inquiring about what's been happening, of course, with the whole quarantine situation happening around the world. How has that affected your creative process with, of course, your new music?
Because fellow Aquarian right there, Jaz, I feel like honestly, I'm not a reactive person. I've always been I can kind of just always create out of a place of love, regardless of whatever's going on. And it's like, where I'm from, people's like, stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just to add some humor to it, but for me, I feel like when you're always on a path of just trying to love and just be at peace with yourself, you'll have rocky moments, of course, but if that's your journey in life, then you'll never be off course. You know, for me, that's been my journey as an adult, at least, where it's like, you know, I want to always be at peace no matter where I am and whatever is going on around me. And doesn't mean that you don't see it, but it just means that you try not to allow it to affect the depths of your soul, where it's like, you react negatively to things. And for me, that's always been my thing. I just want people to always feel good. And when life is great, when people are, you know, flourishing, I want them to listen to my music and be like, man, this is just like icing on a cake right now. And then when times are bad, I want people to listen to my music and feel like, you know, this is the cake. Like, this is making me feel like appreciated. It makes me feel loved. It makes me feel at peace. It makes me realize that there are people in the world who care, you know, and to me, that's the most important thing.
Right, dude, that's so admirable. It's like what you're saying. From what I'm hearing here is that a lot of things happening in the background, like let's say behind the curtains. But when people want an escape, when people want to feel love, they listen to you. They listen to your music, right? It's like an escape from everything that's happening in the world. Not just with like the pandemic and everything. You know, bad things happen around the world every day. But what you're saying is, show must go on. Any escape that you want from reality, PINKSWEAT is here. Right?
Yeah, it's a utopia, or should I say, pink planet?
Yeah, that's nice.
Loving the reference. I think your sister is back. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
it's still a robot, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the robot. Okay, chat.
And she's so passionate right now. I can feel it through the phone.
You can see her face and everything. Okay.
No.
There. Okay. There's like a slight delay, Jazz. Try it. Okay.
You're almost there. I love this. Honestly, this is epic.
This is raw. This is the raw interview that we're gonna produce.
Turn off my video just so that, in hopes of it improving. Is that?
It actually is working.
And then when we're gonna acknowledge it, it doesn't work. This is hilarious, dude. I like this. It's just a chill. This is like literally hanging out with each other. It's like friends on a video call. I hope we're friends now. It's like a FaceTime video call. So yeah, dude, I mean, I've seen the album and everything. I know you've had like a lot of like live releases over the past year. Can you tell us more about this single that, of course, we're obviously going to be playing it, like overplaying it, to say the least. I just love music at the station, man. I mean, can you like give us sort of like a brief background on how this song came about, of course?
Oh, At My Worst is a song about love, and you know, I feel like human connection, the strongest deepening connection is love, you know, and everybody has a desire to be loved, not just when you're winning and when everything's gravy, but when, you know, when the world's in chaos, you want to feel like somebody's rocking with you, you know what I'm saying? And for me, that's the message I wanted to put, especially, and it just and everything works out that way. But the song is called At My Worst. I wrote that song a while ago, you know what I'm saying? But coincidentally, everything going chaotic in the world, your love is tested, you know what I'm saying? Like when life was good, everybody had check coming in, you paying your bills. But you know, it's something about when everything's not going right. And it doesn't always have to be financial, but just you might not be in a good place mentally. You might be going through something could have happened in your family. And you know, you just always to feel like, dang, like no matter what place I am in my life, this person got my back. That's like that's unmatched. You know what I'm saying? You can't buy that. And for me, it's just something I always think about. Like, dang, will somebody really love me at my worst? Like when everything's not shiny and pretty, you still gonna be down.
It's not always rainbows and butterflies, right?
No.
That's like the usual phrase that I hear, right? And it just feels good that you know your song speaks about that. Even if you're at your worst, there's always going to be that person, at least one person, who's always going to believe in you. Your music is actually the same vibe that we want to promote for the entirety of the radio station, not just with our show. So really, I want to thank you for your music, man. I mean, this is the first time I'm talking to you, obviously, and the first time I'm hearing you talk about your music, and it's just at a deeper level. You get what I'm saying? Because literally, we press buttons to play music, but it's different when we know the story behind it.
Okay, no. I just wanted to also ask, like, it's funny because like sometimes when you listen to music about love, the first thing you think about are relationships, like a relationship, like a boyfriend, girlfriend, and it's so good to hear you talk about it not in that sense at all. And I really, really enjoy it. It's like what we need. It's like a warm hug from PINKSWEAT all the time, every time you listen to your music. And I don't know if it's the Aquarian in you, but you know, I'm telling you, like, we're very much in tune with being able to be giving that love, giving a unique type of love, and also representing it in a way where you feel the most comfortable, and that's through your music. And I'll tell you a little bit about Filipino culture. We really love escaping the mundane everyday, and it's gonna be so easy for us to have that in your music, because we as Filipinos, it's a known trait. Like that's why we escape through happy romantic comedy movies and stuff. So I just wanted to add that about your music. Like it's gonna be such an easy, it's like second nature to us to be able to escape with your music.
Wow, that's beautiful. Now you just explained everything. Because I always wonder, like, why does like certain music just really hit in certain places, you know? And for me, I don't know, it's weird. Like in the States, love is not as big of a thing. Like I know, like it's just not like it's just not as big and celebrated. It's more about the show, like and I feel like a lot of people outside of the United States, they just understand love in a deeper way because it's like it's a lot less noise. Like the United States, we're very crowded with noise. It's just things, always something to do with, you know, and I feel like a lot of countries, they take more time with family, more time with their like ideals, where it's like, you know, family first, you go to work, you want to make sure your family good. And it's not that the US, we don't do that, it's just not at the forefront. And I noticed that through just what people listen to. Like, I'm like, man, like I'm talking about love, and it connects with people. And for me, that's like the greatest thing, because I want people to feel love. That's the greatest joy as a human being. It's a gift to be able to feel loved and to feel like, dang, like whatever I'm contributing to this universe doesn't matter. Like, you don't have to earn love. It's like, you know, and I keep talking about it over and over, but it's like when people who are like love each other and they have a child together, like they just look at that baby like, oh my God, you just love that baby's done nothing yet. It was just born. Like it didn't accomplish anything. But the love, and that's how I feel like as humans, that's what's gonna make us better. It's just loving each other despite whatever, where you come from, what you look like. It's just like, you know what? My heart is always going to be open to love, because that's what I am. I'm supposed to do that.
Yeah, and it translates and it permeates through your music. And when things are over, like, you can count on us to show you a different type of love. And in Filipino culture, we do that with food. So, like, I mean, this is an open invitation. We'll give you the pancit experience. We'll give you the adobo experience. We won't give you the weird stuff, but if you're open to that, it's all right. But the invitation is there. We need you here to perform for us as well when things are okay.
I'll give a snippet now. How about? I need somebody who can love me at my worst. No, I'm not perfect, but I hope you see my worth. See, it's only you, nobody knew I put you first. And for you, girl, I say I do it first. Hey.
Man, thank you. That was amazing.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys.
I think that's how we're gonna wrap up the interview and the show. Probably we can't top that anymore with whatever we do with the entire show now. So basically, we're gonna be saying bye to our listeners, as well as, you know, capping off the whole morning show with your song. So, PINKSWEAT, if you may, as a request, I mean, we usually introduce the songs, but if I can request you to actually introduce the song and then end with a tagline, 99.5 Play FM, and then your song will come in. I'll take care of the button pressing for you.
Hey, what's up? It's PINKSWEAT. This is my song At My Worst on 99.5 Play FM. I need somebody who can love me at my worst.